ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am.
1 minute.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So, can you see the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
It will come up. It will come.
Ma'am.
Okay. Now, should I make it bigger?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
wait. Is it fine? Or more? Do you want more?
More. It's fine, ma'am.
Okay, let me see. Okay, now it's fine. Yes?
A. Now it's fine. Now okay.
Now okay. Now listen. I'll read it once. Then you can read. It is all about long A. Do you remember our vowels?
ma'am.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Eh? Who came up now after a long time?
Happy New Year, ma'am.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Okay, listen carefully. It is all about long A. It is long A.
James
wants a dog. James wants a dog. He walks.
A dog. James sees
He walks for the pet store. James sees.
the cat. He sees the rabbit.
Please mute yourself. Okay. James sees the animals at the pet store. Why is it like that? Because there is a vowel there. Yes or no? The animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs. So here, what all things you have to see? The long A. Then P is strong, P. C is strong, P. R sounds, isn't it? R.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of meese?
It's not meese, it is mice. It is a rat. Rat. Rats are called as mice. Okay. Fine.
Yes.
I'll read it once again.
Now.
Sorry, dear.
I joined now.
It's okay. I'm just going to read it once again. Listen carefully. James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. That R is sounded over there, isn't it? The R sound of the bird is there. Birds. Then he sees the mice. He sees the dogs. Do you want me to read it again?
Yes, ma'am.
Once more I will read, then you will have to read it by yourself, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Read.
Wait. Now I completed. Okay. Ayush, you can start.
What's the meaning of mice? Ma'am, what's the meaning of
Mice means rat.
James went a dog. He walked for a pet.
1 minute, Ayush. Ayush, 1 second. Everybody mute. While the others are reading, everyone has to listen. Okay.
Next, Joanne can read.
Wait, I will call. So wait a minute, wait. Everybody will get a chance. Don't worry. Ayush, it is not wants, it is wants.
Okay, ma'am.
Come on,
James
start.
wants a dog.
A dog.
A dog. He walked for the pet store. James see animals.
It is not the, it is the animals.
Sees the animals.
The animals. Why? Because we have to read THE here as the, because here it is after THE there is a vowel, isn't it? There is a vowel. Who is doing this? Adele, Maria, just rub it off. Now don't touch the board. Now you can touch the board. Now.
We animals at the pet store. He see
the cats.
The cat. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds.
Birds.
He sees mice.
The mice. I sounds long I. Mice.
And can I drink the water?
You may.
He sees the dog.
Very good. Well done. Hayan, read.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
James wants a dog.
A dog.
A dog. He walks for the pet store.
Pet store. Per is strong. Pet store.
Pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Wait, I will call. Okay. Wait. Don't speak out your names. Don't call out your names. I will call. Okay. Adele Maria, come on. Read. Adele. Not there. She herself is not there. She has on up. Abhinav.
Ma'am, Henry can.
Wait. Abhinav also not there. Nice. Abhinav, unmute. He is not listening. Come on, unmute. I cannot. Sorry. Abhinav, unmute. What is it?
Ma'am, can I drink the water?
You may.
Edelmaya is there.
Very nice. Beautiful. Henry, come on, read, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
James
wants a dog.
James wants a dog.
Dog.
He walks from the pet store.
Pet store.
Dog. He walks for
the pet store.
He walks for the pet
store.
Pet store.
James.
James. Store. James sees
the animals.
James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats.
Henry, come on. Others are waiting. His network is gone, I think. Manav, come on, dear, read.
James wants a dog.
A dog. The sound. The dog.
He walks for the pet stores.
Store.
James. Ma'am, I have network issue.
I know. Let him complete. Let Manav complete.
So he sees the cat. He sees the rabbit. He sees the cat. He sees the
Rishan, mute.
He sees the rabbits. He sees can read the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dog.
Dogs. Dog.
You all can read.
If you call out your own names, I will not call those people. Okay. So keep yourself muted. I will call one by one. I'm going to call each and every person. So be muted. Irene, come on, read.
James wants a dog.
Wants a dog.
Wants a dog. He walks for a pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Dog. The sound. Dogs.
Dogs.
Good. Evelette, come on, read. Rishan, I will call you. Okay, wait.
Okay, ma'am. James wants a dog. He
Walks for.
James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
It is not the everywhere. Only in front of the word animal is the. All the other things are the. Okay?
Dog.
Okay, fine. Later. Okay, good. Agnes, come on. You're welcome, dear.
James
wants
a dog. He works for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the rats.
The cats.
He sees the rabbits. He sees the
Birds. Sound. Birds.
He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Very good. Henry, you complete it. Complete your reading, Henry.
Ma'am, can I read? Ma'am, can I? Ma'am.
No need of calling out your names, I told. So wait.
He sees the cat. He sees the rabbit. He sees the bird. He sees me, ma'am. He sees the
mice. He sees the dog. Good. Adel, what's it, Adel, man?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I read?
Adel, what's it?
Henry by Joe. Nothing, ma'am.
Okay. You can read, Adel.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Very good. Well done. Ivania.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Ivania.
Ma'am.
Come on, read.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animal at the pet store. He sees the cat. He sees the rabbit. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Rishan, come on, read.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animal at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Very good. Marin.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Marin.
Wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Very good. Well done. Anaya. James. A sound. James
wants a dog.
Dog.
He walks for a pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds.
Birds. Sound should come up. Birds. Good.
He sees the
mice.
He sees the dogs.
Dogs. The sound.
Dogs.
Good. Prarthana.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Prarthana.
Can I read, ma'am?
1 second, okay.
Next, can I read?
Who is this? Can I? Who asked me that?
And Judy.
Wait, I will. Prarthana, unmute. Start reading.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dog.
Very good. Joel, come on.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
James wants a dog. He walks for a pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cat. He sees the rabbit. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dog.
Very good. Joanne, come on.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Joanne?
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet stores. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs. Thank you.
You're welcome. Very good. Austin, read.
Yes, ma'am.
Read. James wants a dog.
James wants a dog.
He walks
He wants
for the pet store.
Pet store.
James sees.
James
sees the animals. The animals at the pet store.
At the pet store.
He sees the cats.
He sees the cat.
He sees the rabbits.
He sees the rabbit.
He sees
the birds. He sees
the mice. He sees the dogs.
He sees the dog.
Good. Daniel.
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
James wants a dog.
He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals.
The animals
at
the
pet store.
He
sees
the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the
mice. He sees the dogs. Good. Adinad.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cat. He sees the rabbit. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Good. Tirtha. Read.
James
wants
a dog. He
walks.
He
walks. Curse sound. Walks.
He walks for the pet
store.
Store. Pet store.
James sees.
James is the animals at the
pet
store.
Pet store.
Store.
He sees the cats. Sridhar, 1 minute, okay?
He sees the rabbits.
Rabbits. It is not rabbit, it is rabbits. He sees the birds.
He sees the birds.
He sees the mice.
He sees the dogs.
Dog, the sound. Dogs. Good. Sridhar, come on, read.
Wait, 1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
James wants a dog.
A dog.
He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals. At the pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Dogs. Very good. Well read. Ritvik.
Yes.
Read. James wants a dog. Ritvik, you're muted. James wants a dog. Where are you? Ritvik.
Yes.
Read.
James wants a dog.
He walks
for the pet store.
James sees the animals.
Animals at the pet store.
He sees the cats.
The cats.
He sees the rabbits.
He sees the
birds.
He sees the
mice.
He sees the dogs.
Good. Agnai, read. Agnai, read. Agnai. Not there. Okay. Krishna Priya.
Yes, ma'am.
Read out.
James
wants
a dog.
He walks.
He walks for the
pet store. James
sees the animals.
The animals
at the
pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees
the birds. He sees the
mice. He sees
the dog.
Good. Megdarsh. Megdarsh.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, read. James. James
wants a dog. He works
for the pet store.
The pet.
James sees the animals. James sees the animals. Where are you? Megdash, unmute. Read. James sees the animals. Sorry, James sees the animals.
James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cat. He sees the rabbits.
Raw sound.
He sees a rabbit.
He sees the birds.
He sees the birds. He sees the mice.
He sees the dog. Dog. The sound. Dog. Good. Who is this? Sri Lakshmi? Is this Shrutakirti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, read. Read. Shrutakirti, start.
Yes, ma'am. James wants a dog. He walks for the pet store. James sees the animals.
The animals.
He sees the cat. He sees the rabbits. Ma'am, you know what is the time?
It is still 2:50, dear. Now it is only 2:42.
Okay, ma'am.
Come on, continue. Shrutakirti, come on.
He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
Good. Well done. Adam Joe, come on. Adam.
wants
James
a
wants
dog.
a dog. James
Wants a
dog.
dog.
He walks
He wants
for
the
pet store.
pet store.
James sees the animals at the
pet store. He sees the cats. He sees the rabbits.
He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
He sees the dog.
Good. Malavika.
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
James wants a dog. He walks for a pet store. James sees the animals at the pet store. He sees the cat. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the ducks.
Good. Aarti.
Yes, ma'am.
Read out. James
wants a dog. He walks for the pet shop.
Pet store. James see the animals at the pet store. He sees
the cats. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds. He sees the mice. He sees the dogs.
He sees, isn't it? C-S-E-E-S is also there. Okay. So while you're reading, just check what you're reading. Okay. Good anyways. Well done, Aarti. Dhruva.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Dhruva.
Yes, ma'am.
Read out.
James wants a dog. He walks for the pet
store.
James sees animals and the pet
at the pet store.
And the pet store. He sees the cat. He sees the rabbits. He sees the birds.
He sees is there. Sees.
He sees the mice. He sees the dog.
The sound.
The dogs.
Good. Now who's there to read?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Agna, you didn't unmute. You're there still. I know you have a good network also. Still unmuted. Still muted, isn't it? Agna, unmute and read. Read. James. You have a trouble in reading. I mean, in your voice. That's why I'm not able to hear you. I cannot hear you because of your audio. I know you're reading. Okay, Agnai. I'm sorry, dear. I cannot hear you. Sorry for that. Okay. So I hope everybody completed reading, isn't it? Except Agnai and Abhinav. Abhinav also didn't unmute while I said. I don't know, maybe the networks. Agnai, make your audio correct. Okay, in the next class, I'll call you up to read. Agnes, you read it, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is there someone who has not completed reading the paragraph? No, right?
No,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
No.
So let's wind up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.